Several years ago, I got called out to a call. There was a vehicle accident, head-on collision. And before I get into that, I want to preface with, if your name is Carl, this has nothing to do with anybody really named Carl. It's just a name that I'm giving to an individual or a situation in this story. But on this vehicle accident, there was a guy that we'll call Bob. Bob was the single occupant of a minivan. It was the middle of the night. He had just left. I don't know if this was his second job and he was heading to his third, but he was leaving one job and going to another. And Bob was hit head on a road that where people usually travel about 55 miles an hour, sometimes a lot faster. And unfortunately, when we got there, Bob was dead. The head-on collision broke the motor in the minivan loose, pushed the steering wheel up into Bob's chest, crushed his chest. He was gone instantly. There was nothing we can do. He was gone. The individual that was driving the other vehicle was completely drunk. And I can tell you what, not a single scratch on this person. They were stumbling around their vehicle, oblivious to the life that they had just taken. And we're going to name that person Carl. Now, Bob had a family. Wife no longer had a husband. The children no longer had a father. All because somebody decided to get drunk in the middle of the night and take their vehicle for a spin and take an innocent life. And I think about that often with regards to how finite our time is, because like Bob, I'm sure as he got in his vehicle and he started driving to whether it was his second or his third job, I guarantee you he was not thinking he was about to be hit by a drunk driver head on and lose his life. He was just operating. In the same way that you and I operate day to day, we go to the store anticipating that we're going to get to our destination, do whatever it is we need to do, and then we're going to return back home or to our family or to our friends safely. But if you think about what just happened there, Bob was gone in an instant, and he didn't even know it was coming. And that's the same for you and I. Our time is finite. One day, in some fashion, in some way, we're all going to meet Carl, whether it's through illness, whether it's through an accident, God willing, maybe it's in the middle of a good night's rest and we all go peacefully in our sleep at an old age, or maybe surrounded by a loving family, something like that.